All right, so Paper Moon. This is the event where what if Paco just was allowed to cook? What would we get? We get art. We get art. I'm never gonna say Paco does bad work because he doesn't. Like, he does not miss. Like, almost every single thing he's ever like made for this game looks amazing. Like, and not lewd either. Like, it is like, it's some of the best art that's not like, I wouldn't say wholesome, but it's like, it's no, he doesn't draw like Redrop. Let me just say that Paco doesn't draw anything like Redrop. If you know, you know. Duryodhana. I'm not gonna ever like claim that I know how to pronounce this shit because I don't. Anyone wants to correct me, feel free to. I'm bad with pronunciations. I speak French barely and English barely. So if people want to correct me on shit, feel free. 4-star AoE arts Berserker that also does crit support. Yes, I am surprised by that, but he actually does fairly good crit support, like, for being a Berserker. Like, he's not going to take Lady Avalon, Gilgamesh's role, or Popus Johanna. Like, he's not that competitive with them. Those are much more support focused, while he is like sub DPS focused on the crit support. Like, he can do it well, but he's not topping the people that excel in it. HP really high for a Berserker. Like, this is honestly kind of weird because he doesn't look like his base stats. This does not look like a Berserker. Yeah, like, someone was saying, like, why is he a Berserker? He should be like a Rider. And this does look closer to a Rider deck. Double Buster, double arts, 1 quick card. Hit counts look good. Quick card looks amazing, but he's a Berserker. This on a Rider probably would have felt a little bit better, but not by that much. Yeah, max HP 11.25, attack 9.4. Like, this doesn't look like a Berserker stat. Is that a bad thing? Not really. I mean, slightly tankier Berserker. From what I remember, he doesn't have anything in terms of survivability. So, like, he is like, when he comes in, when he dies, you're expecting him to die. That's my impression so far. His refund should be good-ish. We'll come to that. Yeah, good hit counts across the board. We're gonna go right to MP and just like for the MP charge, 3.32. Now, normally I'd be saying that's not the best, okay, but we have the best arts looping servant in the game that is frequently used in 90++ content, is Summer Ibuki, and her base MP gain is 0.37. He has even like a higher hit MP than Summer Ibuki, so you really can't say whether or not he is going to be like a bad looper based, like, just because his gain is 0.32 doesn't mean he's gonna be bad at looping. If you're making that claim, you're saying Summer Ibuki is bad as looping, and I don't know about you, but someone that can loop 100% can't be bad at looping when it's only double Castoria. Yeah, like, you cannot in good consciousness say Summer Ibuki is bad if she is looping 100% with double Castoria. Like, Muramasa doesn't loop 100% with double Castoria. Not at first, at least. The MP gain isn't indicative of whether or not a unit is going to be good. It just means their face cards are going to be... His face cards are not going to be amazing. You're going to need to crit on them if you want them to do something. Yeah, so... yeah, since we're not doing this on the wiki, I'm going to do this out of order. We're gonna go to his Bonsi because this is pretty cool. It is a 30-star bomb. So if you know how the star bombs work for the gacha CEs, 5 stars are 20. 4 stars, aka 9 costs, just like this, are 12 at MLB. I'm talking MLB too. I'm not even talking like normal versions. Normal versions, I think the base is 10. It's triple that. Like this is telling me he's supposed to be like esports. Like this is an esports unit. If you're gonna be doing setups like arts crit setups, like you are probably gonna want him just for the setup. Like he's gonna like buff up your arts crit DPS like a whole bunch, and then like yeah. So we'll go through the rest of the kit, see if he has actual survivability. If not, then he's like Nightingale. You don't protect Nightingale because you're expecting her to get cycled out. But she does drop the good buffs. Actually, now that I think about it, he might actually be the reason Nightingale got buffed. Oh my god, that's fucking hysterical if that is the reason. Alright, so first skill. I can't read this. Just know it is a 20% charisma, a 20% crit damage, and star rate to one random person on the party. I hate that this is random, but like with him, like you're kind of dropping enough stars that it doesn't matter. Like it's 1 turn, it's not 3 turn, it's not gonna screw up a whole lot, and he has something to make up for it later. I just want to bring this up real quick, because I have a problem. I fucking can't. This is actually a stronger version of Ishar's skill. This is Ishar's skill, but straight up better. Oh my god, I'm never gonna stop bringing this up. It's never gonna stop, chat. I'm never gonna stop saying that Ishtar's charisma is being power crept like hard. This is not the first servant I brought this up, but this is like the first servant that I've literally it is literally Ishar's charisma with another effect. Is this a detriment? Yes, this absolutely can be a detriment. Do not get me wrong, but the way his kit works and the fact that his Bond CE is a 30-star bomb, it's not going to matter. Right? It's just not, and that's 1 turn. Second skill, 30% arts buff for himself, 30% crit damage for himself, 15 stars. This doesn't really matter. He's gonna flood this. He's a berserker that will actually flood the field with stars by himself if you level him right. Yeah, like this is important. This is like this. Ibuki has a 30% arts. He's not gonna have the MP gain of Ibuki, but you know, maybe just with the Castorias or with another support that gives more MP gain like Paracelsus, he'll be looping 100%. It's fairly possible you don't even need double Castoria, maybe even Zufu, but I think Zufu, you need his append. You're gonna need his append to work with Zufu. Third skill, targeted star weight for 1 party, and it's the same number as this random one. It is cool that this one is always 5,000 though. Like, so if you're low investment, like this is always gonna happen. You just need to be very careful of like what cards are on the field. Like if you're all of the cards or most of them are your DPSs, try to put this on the DPS. If like one of your supports is out and it's like none of their cards, if they get hit by this, it doesn't really matter. So that's why this is situationally good or bad. Third skill, we're back to the star weight. 20 stars per turn. I'm not joking. This guy literally floods the field with stars. It's actually kind of crazy. 10% battery every turn for 3 turns. This does not scale. It is always like this. Buff resistance down. Awesome. For 1 turn. This part is important. Passives. He only has 1. Madness Enhancement E-. actually, why is he a berserker? This looks like a rider skill set. Why is he a berserker? Did they actually just do this for esports? Because if so, that's awesome. I don't mind it. He can do, like, whether he was a rider or not, it makes him a better farmer. And like as an esport unit, it makes him better. Like if as a rider, he'd actually be more tanky. Like way more tanky, and probably wouldn't die the way they wanted him to. Mana loading, get this. It will make it so like you can do more setups. Just for flexibility's sake. But from my understanding, he's permanent. So your chances of actually getting it are not the best. It's you get it. Oh well. MP, 6-hit AoE arts. And his overcharge, interestingly enough, chance-based res down, and I believe this is activates first. So this is just something I wanted to add in after the recording. His damage is ridiculously good. This is I can't believe his numbers look as good as this do. He's literally keeping up with Musashi Ibuki. Both of them are story locked. They're not permanent. So if you don't have Musashi, if you don't have Summer Ibuki, if you're memeing and rolling in story banner, he is a really good pickup. Because of how big the story lock pool is, though, I wouldn't blame you if you summoned on this banner. Last adjustment, I promise. I checked later on the wiki. It's arts res down, activates first. So as long as you pop this first, you are good for your final turn for damage. Oh no, your first turn. So you'll be able to loop more effectively on turn 1, thus saving you your fragments of 2004, because you're gonna want this like popping every turn. Yeah. So is this servant worth summoning for? I don't think he's worth summoning for specifically, but he is he is surprisingly good. He is surprisingly good as a farmer. He can definitely do his job as a crit support. And like, again, he's a berserker. Like, you can make him like an esports if you want him to die. I do think his value is that you can fully level him, and like him being esports wouldn't matter because he's a berserker. He'll die from 6,000 worth of damage. That is a fact. Hope you enjoyed this video. Next videos will hopefully be back on fandom. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, comment, sub, all that good YouTube stuff. I'm putting this at the end of the video because I'm really bad about selling out mid-video. So thank you for watching.